Hi everyone, sorry I'm running a bit late. Took me a while to set up. Let me find the video tonight. Millie's not on Netflix, is she? Okay, just double checking.
Look there, you're sharp so quick compared to Bob's.
Wow. I have actually no answer to that one. I don't know anything about technology. Righty. Alright, so tonight we're going to be doing something that's with paint. That's as much as I've got ahead myself with this. And oh, hello, Sandra. And if your Facebook's not working tonight, you can hop over to YouTube because the video is being recorded on my YouTube channel. Or if your YouTube's not working, you can hop over to Facebook. Either one works. So tonight, let me just flick that to silent. Right, there we go. Tonight I think I'm going to use this piece of Kaiser Craft that was in our sale. However, it had some damage on the corner of it, some water damage. So I got it as bagsies. / Amelia didn't know that it was up for grabs. So I got it. Therefore we're using it. Hi Dee. Hi Tash. Yes, everyone is well. Ish, yeah. Currently on
the mend.
Yeah, on the mend. I'll tell you right now, I'm not normally for capsule tablets, but the ones that Dad got, they work. Which means I will take them with little complaint. I will still complain. I will still complain, but there will be limits to the complaint line. Not many, only a few. Notice how much. I did not talk about you.
Naomi's saying that she doesn't complain about taking tablets. She complains a lot, doesn't she?
I said there'd be little complaint. You complain?
But Dad does complain with eye drops. It's true.
Yeah, he does. Right, so I'm just tearing this up here because I think we're going to go for like an opening type thing in the middle. I think. I do like this pattern. There we go. That one, and then what was on the back side? This one? That, okay. Oh no, that's not good to hear about your mum. Gee. Someone's mum. I can't see the comment on my iPad because my iPad's really behind, so I would be relying on my scribe, who ain't paying attention to the comment section. Had another accident, so she needs to use hers again. It's great. My Facebook's been playing up.
There's a new iPhone update too.
Oh, that's probably why.
I haven't done it the last couple of nights. I need to do it before we go away.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, is that what keeps popping up on my phone in the mornings?
Yes.
I don't have my glasses on when I first look at my phone. I just double check to make sure I haven't got any missed phone calls. We can have this conversation if you want, Dad, on a live. Alright, so we're just going to come in and glue our big pieces down. And then we'll get into painting. I managed to find my dot stencil, so we're going to use the dots tonight. And this is just going to be a bit of fun, because I don't know if for the people that were on Thursday night, if any of you noticed, but we kind of nearly made mud, and yeah.
Whoever's comment that was didn't come through to Facebook, but I can see it on StreamYard, but it just says Facebook user. So.
I'm truly sorry.
I hope your mum's okay.
Yeah.
There it is.
Well, that's not good, hey? Go. So I'm just flipping it over and doing this bit very uncoordinatedly. Sorry. Just getting the pieces in there and then flipping it back over. Kind of like what you do with tape. I'm just not willing to put the paper down on anything though. The glue facing downwards, because then they'll be stuck in that very specific position. I'm like, I do want to have this stuck where I planned. Right. Go. So we're just going to come in now. Put a bit of glue down on here. You know, it doesn't feel like it's getting any warmer, but yet you can tell it's getting warmer because gel medium is drying quicker. So it has to be getting warmer. Just doesn't feel like it. Almost my mediums are lying to me, which is highly unlikely. Right, there we go. So we got that one on there. Right. Whoop. Gonna rub this glue down. Right. There we go. Stick this one down here. Okay, and then oh no, it's still cold in Victoria.
Yay.
Oh, so looking forward to it. Cold weather and me are friends. Not.
You. Where's the real Naomi-Jon?
Well, I wish I could tell you. Righty-o. So now we got that stuck on. I figured I might use these watercolor markers. The last time I used these, I was not very successful. So I don't suggest having a looking at the video we use these in. But I'm going to have another try today. Just because I think I now got the hang of them. They're a bit tricky because it doesn't actually say on the packaging that your paper needs to be dry when using them. So I thought because they were watercolor markers, I could put them on wet paper and then go ahead and just paint with them. But yeah, nah. They're like watercolor pencils more than pens, if that makes sense. So yeah. Now that I know what I'm doing, kind of, I can go ahead and try these out for size. Don't know. Hopefully this works. Mm. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's add some white paint before we add this down. We've got to prime the page because the paper's still too absorbent, which makes complete sense now that I think about it. Hey, Mum, I returned your brayer. It's now bright lime green.
I don't know why you bothered returning it.
Well, I didn't think I needed it tonight. Oh, shivers. You just saw my face. Sorry. Right. Oh, and my brush strap. It's great. Sorry. Right, here we go. So those ones there didn't work because the page is too absorbent. A lot of watercolor is made so then it can take a lot of water on it, paper, but then sometimes the pens and stuff that suppliers make don't actually work before you prime the page. So just don't think about those things. About how, and especially if you're using really good watercolor paper like in the Art by Marlene art journal. So we're just going to come through and we're actually going to brayer some white paint on. Gesso works as well. I don't really suggest modeling paste. It's just a bit too thick for priming, especially when we want only a thin coat. And I don't really want to cover up all my collage because I like the pattern, like I said. So I'm just going to come in and do it in a few areas. Go. It shouldn't take too long to dry then because it's only nice and thin. And then while that dries, what we might come and do is we'll grab a bit of some lilac, I reckon, and we'll do some dots. This is a nice lilac.
Pam, you need to fix that weather within 3 days, okay? Not a big ask. Just go and turn the thermometer up a little bit.
Right. Okay. Now you do know that's like a pilot saying that he's going to be able to fix turbulence, right?
Well, looks like I'm wearing every piece of clothing I own. Anything I would like eventually.
Mum and I already knew that. You're a bit light on this uptake here, man. So I'm just coming through with my sponge and I'm getting a little bit of paint on it and lightly dabbing it because I do want my dots not to be splodgy. I am using heavy body paint from Golden. However, might have pretty much the exact same color. It's just a little bit more liquidy, which means you've got to be a bit more careful of its spotching, which is why I'll be coming with new sponges anyway. I'm just using the heavy body because it's a little bit more easier and quicker. And I own it. So, yeah. I wasn't really organized today. I was more just trying to focus on the fact that I had to do 3 hours worth of work for my remote employer and do enough that I normally do in the time while being half human. So, you know. Oh, hi, Cheryl. And then, so I'm just doing these as if it's coming out of our collage bit. So it's like these were already there, these purple dots. And then think maybe we need some stamping maybe. So I'm just going to come in with, I reckon this colour is going to be the closest out of my iCarvals. I am sticking to using my iCarvals with my stamps because A, I want them to live a bit longer than what they usually do. And B, it just means because we are going to do a few watercolour techniques in a minute once the white paint's fully dry. I just don't want my stamps to really move on me, which does happen if you use the Distress Oxides and inks. Like, it's okay, it makes some pretty cool colour combinations and like nice little flowy bits, but I do want these to be quite, what's the word, stagnant, I think. Stable, that's the one. I know it had an ST in it.
What's a planogram?
It has the word plan in it, so I'm guessing
it's like a
Plain picture, I take it.
yes, it's a infographic. That's a bit of a plan. Why?
Just a tailor.
Oh no, planogram is a where you're gonna put stuff in the shop as well.
Okay.
Oh, so it's like planning out a store layout.
Pam said she's going to wave a magic wand,
Oh, bippity boppity boo.
but a raincoat and a brolly just in case.
Well, that'd be really good if she could wave a magic wand because I've lost mine.
Oh no.
Ours is down and out.
Yep.
Is that why we're having all this cold weather?
That's why I was sick.
Mm. I actually miss being healthy. I haven't gone for a swim in ages. Feels like a lifetime.
That's me.
Rightio. And then I reckon this butterfly as well, which is an art by Marlene stamp that I think we actually have in stock. Oh, we're using in stock stamps. Pardon?
The palette. It's in the palette.
Oh, it's in the palette.
It's in the palette. Or one of the palettes.
Oh, that's right. It is in the palette.
Yeah, you packed them in the palettes.
That was a week ago.
Well, the pallets are in Melbourne. They're being delivered tomorrow.
Woohoo. I am looking forward to teaching in Melbourne. It's the first time I'm going to be teaching in person for a very long time. I used to do it every weekend with like 13, or at least 13 to 12 kids. So that's when I was in high school. Oh, hi, Diane B. Oh, thank you. Okay, so now that we've got those there, the white is still just a little bit tacky, and because we're going to be using watercolor pen over the top of it, I want it to be fully dry. So we're going to come in and add a few more other layers in there while we wait for that to dry. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. There it is. So I'm going to come in and use this pastel green. I am using my pastel green pen just because it's like opposite, composite of the lilac colour we used on the colour wheel. Orange and green.
No.
Well, it's close. It's a nice blend. Not orange and green. Sorry, no. Purple and orange are like exacts. And then green and purple are... I'm going to need to make myself a colour wheel to get this right.
Gonna step aside from a compliment.
That's the right word.
Technically, they're not meant to go together at all.
Yeah. I see no problem in using them together. They look so pretty. Oh, reorganizing your craft room, Mary. Getting ready for all your goodies. Just a heads up, whoever gets weekly kits as well, you should have a little... Is it an email from us, Mum?
Invoice, yeah.
An invoice?
Invoices have been sent.
Invoices have been sent. So yeah, if you want them to be sent before we go to Melbourne.
We need to pay tonight.
Yeah. Green pastel pen wants to chuck it in, but I'm saying no. Right. Oh, look, and by the time we've done that, Wednesday is when we hop on the plane.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. Sorry.
Shepherd's pie.
Here we go. Right. I'm pretty sure this pen is now going to work, and you can kind of tell because the ink is just sitting on top. It's not... So, like, for example, see, I can smudge that with my finger.
Did you answer Diane B's question about when we're heading to Melbourne?
Yes. Proving that my dad has selective hearing.
It was in the kitchen.
I was in the kitchen, mashing potatoes.
Yeah, but yesterday you heard us whispering.
Yeah, well, actually, that was today, wasn't it?
That was yesterday.
You heard us
These
whispering.
word whisperers were wearing masks and talking very loud.
We weren't. We were whispering.
Oh, the pens are working. Would you look at that? I only took a few goes. September retreats are going to be sent out the week after we get back.
Yeah, we have no choice. Hopefully they make it.
However, we do have some new products going in them. Apart from the range, of course.
Which hasn't arrived yet.
Which is a bit scary.
I'll follow that up tomorrow.
Right, now we've figured out how to use these pens because it took so long. Oh, hello, Karen. Can actually come in and use this to our best advantage. Just apply it. There we go. Look at that. So yeah, definitely need to prime page before using these pens. Works a lot better. Like, a lot.
Clinton,
Yes, Steve.
did you watch this brush out for me?
So I'm just coming in. Applying that one there. I'm just applying the pen quite
I just got about 2 more bits today. What I'm doing with you. Can't share a wheel with it.
quickly. Just yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna get this started and then I'll go and do that.
Okay. Oh, okay, Di. Oh, thank you, Diane. Sorry, my Facebook comments aren't popping up in the correct order, so I'm sorry if it takes me a while to respond to you guys. I promise I'm not ignoring your comments.
Pen glue on it.
Oh, that looks pretty good. You should do some of this.
Don't start. I'm not talking to you, Quentin. I'm talking to her.
Oh, I know. That's good for a bite, but
Father.
if there's only 2 people in Melbourne, you know they just kicked me out of the plane halfway.
That's what we were discussing.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Bad mood, Bob.
You go for your shower.
Yeah, I will. Bad mood, Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's have a shower.
This piece.
I thought you were meant to be practicing the piano out there, not lying around listening to music with your headphones.
Mum just found out that Noah's been watching anime instead of practicing his piano for him.
One day I saw him at
I don't want to hear your 2 cents worth.
She's a good tipper.
Put that in your jacket in your room.
Just to prove my argument, if I had done that as a child myself, told my mother I was practicing when I was actually watching something online,
You wouldn't have got in any more trouble than he just did.
freaking.
Your mum and dad are big softies.
Mm-hmm. Good evening, Lorraine. Right, here we go. So I'm just going to lift this up on the side here, and I am adding a metallic.
I was getting a haircut on Wednesday. Woohoo.
God, you're behind on the comments.
I just, okay.
Our scribe is busy doing other things.
Yeah, I do have a little bit on it.
Really?
Just a little bit. Got a lot more we need to get done in 2 days.
Oh, I know.
Will we all good?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just going to try and add some water to this one. Okay, and then you'll be able to see what that looks like. So when the metallic becomes wet, so that's when water gets mixed to it, and it becomes more of like a shimmery wash than a actual full-fledged metallic. And the gold changes to more of like, I think a copper would be. I don't know, it's a bit of a gold. Depends on your lighting. go. And then I'm going to grab out another stencil because I think we need another stencil layer. Oh, thank you, Diane.
Sorry, Naomi, but I'm looking at the donut a lot. Broken my computer.
I'll forgive you this once.
Yeah, it's not responding at all. Come on.
Right, I'm just trying to decide. How did I pick this up for again? Oh, this one here. Right. Just going to come in with this lime colour. And yes, it is. All my watercolour palettes shaking because I kind of have them stacked. Desk, not the smartest idea, but you know, it does the trick. And then maybe come here.
I'll be back.
Okay,
Because I know where they went without any clothes.
to the shower.
Let's see if Maddie cat runs. Maddie likes to get on the chair at my computer desk. She will nearly fight you for it.
Nearly she does. She scratches people over it. It's her chair.
Very possessive over her chair.
Right, so I am using a few heavy body paints tonight just to get that opaque look in because I knew I wanted to do a couple of layers, so trying to get the colours pretty like set in stone in the first few layers that we do. Right, and then we're going to come in with a different colour and do another stencil. Okay, so some orange. Lots of bright colours tonight. I'm going to be careful with this orange as it might overpower it, I just realised, so we're not going to use that stencil. What we might actually come and do is use this white linen here. Yeah. It's one of the ones from the Beautiful Family collection. I have used it already with pink paint before, but you know, just going to do it. Scruffy can't wait for me to go away. He's having a sleepover at his BFF's Wilson's. Oh, that's pretty cool. Gonna have a sleepover. Yeah, Amelia's looking forward to her sleepover over at Nana's. She's nearly fully packed. We are going to have a discussion about her bedtime toys, though. She has about 20 of them. And I only think Nana is accepting 10 into her house. So, yeah. Going to have a discussion about the bedtime toys. It's like a mound of teddies. Right. And then now that we've got the orange in a few spaces, I think what I might come back and do is some of the purple. Which I realised I was using the same sponge for. So a bit of a dodgy moment there. I'm just going to come and cut that one down. Go, so I'm going to come in and do a few more dots in a few places. Just over top of a few things. Because we did the pattern quite a few days ago. It's just about making layers. Right. Now I've got that in there. Come in. I think you can with our colours. Once again, both actually. Give me one moment. Just had a bit of a brainwave. Just a little one, not a big one. Small brainwave. Kind of. Could be classified as a big one. Depends how far this technique goes. Actually, yeah, no. Right. Don't worry. Went very little. And I'm going to come in. I think our... Oh, shivers. Touched something on my iPad then. Message popped up about a shortcut. Goodness knows what. Right, here we go. Color choosing time. You know what? We might go with these ones here first because I know which one I'm going to use. I'm going to use this one here, the Dancing Queen color. Oh, thank you. Okay, and I'm just going to come in and do our flowers a bit more. Oh, the green's still wet. That's a moment. Definitely a moment then. Oh. Just coming around and doing them quite loosely. No, flowers never look symmetrical. I'm not too worried about my flowers if they look a bit weird or odd. I've been doodling these since grade 10 math, so it used to be all through the margins of my mathematics book. And then SOR used to do triangles.
Would you tell them what SOR is?
Oh, study of religion. No flower is symmetrical, so it's all good. If they don't look, 100% perfect.
We'll have a look for sure and see. Just let me have. Put his jacket back on. Check for a band shirt. The dress up week. I wonder how many Hermione Grangers there'll be.
Yeah. She's got to find the book too. She's got to take a book with her.
Okay.
They're in the bookshelf. Last row.
Excellent.
There we go. Add a bit more of that colour in.
That's all you got to do.
I thought you had to put your thing
And then I might come and do is might just add a few more darker tones to these because we've used a lot of whites. Oh, thank you. Just gonna keep adding some layers in.
Let me read them as well.
Hmm?
What do you want to say
Yes, we will. One of them only gets released on the weekend. One of them's getting released at Paperific,
Okay.
the main product. Is she going to be there Friday? I'll try and keep one aside for her.
She's going to be there Friday.
Yeah, I'll try and keep one aside for her.
Okay. Okay, and then we're just gonna add some color into this one here. And then, sorry, I'm just trying to find a place to put that down because my desk is kind of like
Nearly as bad as mine.
a leaning tower of mess.
I could say nearly as bad as mine.
Yeah, nearly. Mine's just
Mine's
compacted.
a horrible mess.
It's a little bit smaller than Mum's. I think and then I'm gonna add this pen on, but I'm not gonna use it for its watercolor. I'm just gonna use it because it's a nice blue.
Just hear a jam on the keyboards. Not happy with these results.
Can you go get him to roll his fingers? Curl his fingers?
I'm on a video.
Sorry?
I'm on a video.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I was talking to Dad.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to get you to draw it. Go and do it.
You know, normally I'm the person that has to go in.
No, I get Dad to do it.
Chicken.
Doesn't listen to me.
Look at he listens to us.
Well, I'm the only person in the house that doesn't play piano.
If you want, I can teach you. I'm not very good though.
No, if I was meant to learn piano, I would have been taught by now.
That seems like a very negative way of looking at it. Can learn plenty of things.
No, obviously, teaching me piano isn't part of the grand plan in life.
Doesn't matter if it's not part of the grand plan. If you want to learn it, you just go ahead. Put that one down there.
Milk and a banana. Or you want some frozen mango frosting?
Right. There we go. And we have lost a bit of that purple since we started adding all that colour in. So I'm just going to come in and add a bit of that purple back in. Just around the middle section here. Just bring the two pages together. This is why we use heavy body. The pens I'm using tonight, they're the Mart watercolor pens. If you are going to use them for watercolor techniques, you do have to prime your watercolor paper first and make sure it's fully dry. Yeah. I think they're not meant for our humidity and type of weather over here because they were originally designed as like an English type product.
No, they're a Queensland brand.
They're a Queensland brand? Oh gosh, okay. They did not accommodate for humidity. And then I'm thinking what we might come and do next is I want to add into Sorry about sounds in the background. Okay, and then what we might do is I'm just trying to make sure everything's like balanced, if that makes sense. Because my worst fear is that I'll get to the top layers and have to do a lot of color work because I didn't make sure that I balanced the colors out, all the layers out as I went. Which has happened before. It just takes a lot of effort once you get to the top to rejig everything. So it's just easier as you go. So I'm just adding that butterfly stamp back in, and then I might come in with my pink pastel. It wants to work. I think it might have, yeah. It's been given a bit of a harsh treatment lately. Blue maybe. These working. There we go, and then I'm just going to do some shading. Do I have a lead pencil already? Yes. Just going to come in with a lead pencil. Just to show where the edges of some of the collage are. And then we might come and do next. I think it just needs some of that color, yeah. And then one second. Sorry, I know I should have grabbed this out before I started class. Okay, just activating it. It's never a guarantee. And then just drawing some leaves. And another one over here maybe. Heads up, we are going to go over the hour mark. Sorry. Right, and then we're going to come with our yellow. Yep. Just add a few dots, and I don't know if you can actually see those. I will lift it up so you can see them a bit better a second before I add the next layer of watercolor in. Just about applying lots of layers. And she's on the chair. Okay, and then
Right, we finished. Very light.
just come over here and go. Okay. So I'll just lift this up to show you guys where we're at.
Oh. No, they're in the box.
Okay, so that's
Box.
what we've got so far. And then the next layer
I'll just find something.
is gonna be these ones here. So I just need to come in with, I think, this color. It's a bit of a turquoise. I think, yeah, because it's a metallic, it's always going to sit on top no matter how much we put over it. The layer is always going to shine through, so it's really nice to get that definition. So the layers like the overlapping.
Found that. For next year.
Do they still wear those?
Yeah, that's her house shirt.
Hers or his?
His.
Yeah, but do they still wear them with a screen print on the back?
Hers has got the screen print on the back.
Oh, okay.
It's only size 10. She'll be there by next year. Sort of, kind of. Yeah, the growth rate's great.
Mom said not to grow the backward at the night.
Let's mix it in with some of the yellow dots. Put down. Just gonna come in now and get this one here. Oh, okay. Have a good time, Sandra. Thank you. Yeah, this class has gone on a bit long, so sorry. Just trying to get everything balanced. It's a lot of colour.
We're off to bed. Come on.
Good night, Papa Lily.
Yeah, your mum a kiss.
Oh, see you in the morning.
Let's go, chimney chop.
It's me.
That's something like that. Come on, Ollie.
Go. Okay, and then I feel like I made a little bit of this then, but that is okay. It's bound to happen when you play around with things a lot. And then I think I'm nearly done. Nearly. Because you know how to tell when your desk is in a complete shambles. You're nearly done. Right. Just need some white, I think, and then we might be nearly. Welcome to. Let's rub some green into that bit there. And then come in the center here.
Yeah, seriously.
And with our black watercolor. Oh yeah, she's on your chair, by the way.
Yeah. You wouldn't cat.
Yes, the art journals will be packed for paperific. It's not activating for some reason. I'm trying to just use my black watercolor pencil. Okay. And this is just to bring, because the original college paper we used was quite dark, so just try and get it so that it's not just on the sides by doing some fakey running writing. Oh yeah, to the neo watercolors can do into the watercolor pencils. Yeah, sorry, scribes gone off to do something, but I can share these links afterwards for you.
Do you need a guy to come back and put some links on?
Oh yeah, they're just asking for a few links, that's all. My hands have quite a lot of paint on them, so I don't know if I should touch my iPad. You know what, we're going to risk it.
One turn.
I think he's gone to the loo.
I think he's going to. Small child.
Which is great.
Just see if you can get his attention.
Woohoo, fire! It's definitely in the loo.
Probably in her room with the door shut. So the cat doesn't get in there.
Who knows? I will get those links to you, lovelies, after class. Just coming in. Okay, right. I said we were just going to add white and then we'd be done, right? Didn't I? Sorry. I'm going to add some more colour in. Okay, so what we might do is I just want to dry all the layers before we come in and add the white over top, just so then the white doesn't mix. You coming? Right. Go. So just drying all those bits and pieces. Try to make sure the heat tool doesn't touch anything that's flammable. Because like I said, my desk is quite a mess. And there's no way that we want this place to light up. Right, here we go. Let's get some white paint out. Let's add the final bits of white. Okay. Some ladies are asking for some links.
Yep. I know, lady. Good boy.
What, she didn't scratch you? Scratch me when I tried doing that the other night.
Bad feeder.
No, but I pat her every day.
And some bright watercolours on it
Okay, I'm just coming through and doing this in the gap. So we're trying to. Where the gold metallic is. I just need to find that other paintbrush. There it is.
to. How I'm going to teach a class tomorrow without double sided tape.
You wouldn't bring it home.
What's that?
You wouldn't bring any home.
It's okay.
Tune in tomorrow for that one.
So the bright coloured watercolours is the fluoro acrylic set?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or the fluoro watercolor set.
That one? No.
No. The Art by Marlene fluoro watercolors.
Art by Marlene fluoro.
Yeah, I wasn't really gonna try a new medium that I've never used before tonight. Sorry. Ladies, I hadn't got to try the watercolor the mop mop fluoros yet. I have no idea what they do.
Yeah, just acrylic paint.
There you go. Gives me overthinking a little bit. So it's about that one. Okay, and then we just need to add some more whites up and over in this spot now too. Lost our gold a little bit here. So we're just coming in and blending that bit there with the lilac. No, white up. Just because I don't want the white to seem too out of place in this area, because we haven't added white up here yet at all before now. So I just don't want it to.
So that's the better than bright. That's the neon set you're using now.
Yeah, the
Brighter
neon.
than bright.
Brighter
And
than
the bright, yeah. I'm just using the neons because of the bright ones. And what we might come do is just with our skewer. Paint.
And what are the pens you're using here?
Watercolor pens.
I don't know if we've got any left.
I think they're in the palette.
Mm,
No, I don't have that one.
Are you sure?
yep.
Oh, that's of me bad. No. These ones. Oh, they're called a marker. Sorry.
What's that?
Called a marker, not a pen.
No, we're out of stock of them. Whoopsie. Sorry, Diane. None of the watercolour pens in stock or watercolour markers.
Watercolor pencils do work the same though, so
Similar.
yeah.
Put up a link to the pencils.
now. Right, I think we might be done. I think the only thing I would want to do is add a lot of small little skewer dots, but I don't think it's actually necessary. So that there is our page. So we just need to bounce the white out. So I'm just going to put some down there. Okay, and just blend it in with the green. We did the purple. Sorry. Add one thing, you gotta add lots. There we go. And that there is our art journal page for tonight. So I'll just because we did a few, so there's the detailed, there's the skewer circles that we did, skewer, and then there's the neon watercolors, the paint marker, rubber melamine paint, all the different pieces of our collage. Still making kind of a frame for us around the edges. So that there is tonight's class. Thank you all for coming. Just a reminder that tomorrow morning Mum has her card making class at 9:30 a.m. and then at 7 p.m. tomorrow night Mum has her scrapbooking class because we're fitting this week all in 2 days, which I don't know how smart that is of us, but yeah, anyway. And then we shall see all of you lovely folks who are coming to Paperific in Melbourne on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And for all of you who aren't, we sad that we're not going to see you, but we will see you on the lives for the rest of the week. So thank you all for coming and have a great week. Bye.